Hello all, welcome to the channel. Today's story happened in Union County, Ohio. Last week there was a man who was pointing a gun at different people on the street, and so of course there were numerous calls to 911. I'm going to show you two different news stories on it, and then we're going to talk about it. Here's the first one.
New tonight at 6. Today, police released body cam and dash cam video showing the moments before a Union County Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a man. 33-year-old Matthew Todd Hunter died Monday night on Meadowlark Lane in Marysville. Deputies had rushed there after getting calls about a man pointing a gun at people. 10 TV's Richard Solomon is here to walk us through this newly released video. Richard.
Well, Andrew, just this afternoon, we got the body camera video from the Union County Sheriff's Office and the Marysville Police Department. The body cam and dash video from a Union County Sheriff deputy, the first on scene, shows the shooting happened less than a minute from when the deputy arrived.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
In this body-worn camera video from a Union County Sheriff's deputy, you can hear him report to dispatch.
58, I got one at gunpoint.
The deputy repeatedly asked Matthew Todd Hunter to step out the vehicle with his hands up. Once Todd Hunter does, dash camera video appears to show Todd Hunter step out and point a gun in the direction of the deputy. We froze the video here, the moment right before Todd Hunter is shot. The deputy then reports shots fired.
58 shots fired, shots fired.
After that point in the video, people on scene and first responders tried to render aid. Todd Hunter was pronounced dead at the hospital. Now, in the video, we could hear a woman yell to the deputy saying Todd Hunter had a BB gun. I asked both the Union County Sheriff's Office and the Marysville Police Department about this. They said to reach out to the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation. BCI told me there are no more details to confirm right now, and this investigation is still ongoing.
So, you have people saying it was a BB gun. Check this out. Glock 17 Gen 4. Guess what? This is an airsoft gun. Shoots plastic BBs. But guess what? It looks just like the real thing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So, look at these others. This is a real Glock 17 9mm right here. And this is a Glock 22 full-size 40 cal. The Glock 17 and the Glock 22 look identical. They have the exact same measurements, same weights, everything. They just shoot different caliber bullets. So now, this one right here, like I said, it's an airsoft gun. Doesn't matter. If you're stupid enough to pull that on a cop, then expect to get shot. No other way to put it. I'm gonna tell you a story. A long time ago, I went to a call. We had a domestic call at this apartment complex, and at this one building at the complex, you had to be buzzed in, but we knew that the back door, the lock was broken, so we could just go right in the back. So instead of hitting a bunch of buzzers and waiting for someone to buzz us in, of course, we just go around the back and go right in the building. The domestic was on the first floor. As soon as I walked in the door, on the second floor landing, I see 4 teenage boys. 2 of them are holding BB guns. And guess what? They looked just like real guns at a glance and from a distance. So now my mind is on the young men at the on the second floor landing and not on the domestic. So of course I drew my weapon and told them drop their guns immediately, which they complied. They dropped them, had them come down the stairs with their hands up, handcuffed them all, and then I went up there and retrieved the guns. They told me they're BB guns, sir. And then I retrieved the BB guns. They were BB guns, but I told them, I was like, now, you know, if I hadn't been the first one here, if it had been one of the other officers that got there who's kind of jumpy, guess what? All 4 of them could have easily gotten shot. And I'm going to tell you, if I pull somebody over and they pull out a BB gun like this, even a BB gun that looks like a BB gun, doesn't look like a real gun at all, guess what? Expect to get shot anyway, because you can get killed with a BB gun. If you get shot in the face, neck, or the head with a BB gun, guess what? You can die from that. That is a deadly weapon. So if you're stupid enough to pull something like that on a cop, then expect to meet your maker that day. And rightfully so. So they said the woman was saying it was just a BB gun. Well, he got some real bullets in return. Now check out this other story.
Body camera and dash camera video just into our newsroom this evening shows the moments leading to a deadly deputy-involved shooting in Marysville Monday night. We do want to warn you, some viewers may find this video disturbing. On Monday at 6:30 p.m., someone called 911 about a man with a gun. You can see on this dash cam video, Union County Deputy Jacob Mateshko arrives on Meadowlark Lane.
Put your hands up.
Inside the white truck is 33-year-old Matthew Todd Hunter. Deputy Mateshko repeatedly tells Todd Hunter to put his hands up, then tells him to put his hands out. The deputy tells the man 3 times to get out of the truck.
Get out, slowly get out of the car.
It happens quickly. Todd Hunter gets out of the truck, pointing a
Right there. You see, he is actively pointing the gun at the deputy. What does he expect to happen? What does anybody around there expect to happen?
gun at the deputy. Within 1 second of Deputy Mateshko telling him to drop the gun, the deputy fires at least 5 shots. Todd Hunter falls to the ground. We also have video from Deputy Mateshko's body-worn camera.
One at gunpoint. Okay.
Before the shooting, you can hear the woman in orange tell the deputy Todd Hunter does not have a gun.
And then you see she's talking about he doesn't have a gun. Yeah, right. I got to verify that for myself. I'm not going to trust what you say. And then if he believed this idiot right here, then he could have gotten shot with that BB gun or real gun, whatever it was. Doesn't matter. If someone tells you as an officer, oh, that person doesn't have a gun, you got to verify it for yourself. Because then if you do end up getting shot, they're going to say, well, oops, I didn't think he had a gun. Sorry. While you're either laying up dead or in a hospital.
After the shooting, she tells the deputy it was a BB gun. We asked the Union County Sheriff what kind of gun Todd Hunter was holding, but we have yet to receive a response. A spokesperson for the Ohio BCI says they have no information regarding this case.
Now, check this one out. This news clip right here, this is going to surprise a lot of y'all. And more of this needs to happen. If you have a relative who's mentally ill or crazy in the head, then they don't need to leave the house unless they have a chaperone with them.
That is when police say he pulled his gun out on officers, and that is when they had to take action. Now, his brother, Jonathan Todd Hunter, spoke with me earlier today, and he says that he also works in law enforcement. He says his family is grieving for the loss of his brother, but also all who are involved.
I'm also grieving for the sheriff's office, for Marysville Police Department, for the EMS units that had to, show up on scene and experience that. Because I think a lot of times in these shootings, we forget about those people and we just focus on the person that, was killed.
They have to make a split-second decision quickly, and if there's a threat that they perceive, then they have to meet that threat with what necessary use of force.
Now, that says a lot right there. I want to commend the man's brother for speaking up and speaking out like that, because most families won't even acknowledge when they have a family member who did something that stupid and egregious and got themselves killed. I'm glad this man spoke out. More of that needs to happen, because he condemned the actions of his brother, and he also expressed grief for the police department, the sheriff's office, as well as the responding paramedics, because stuff like that affects everyone involved. And it so easily could have been avoided. I'm glad this man spoke up. That's a good thing, because he knew his brother was 100% in the wrong. Police officers make split-second decisions like that. Life or death decisions in a split second. Because in the academy, they tell us, if somebody pulls out a weapon on you and it looks like a gun, you don't wait to see if it fires real bullets. No, if somebody's dumb enough to pull a weapon like that on you and they're about to use it on you, you take the person out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then if it's discovered afterwards that it was a fake gun or a BB gun or whatever, then okay, Well, that person just got shot for doing something stupid. That's suicide by cop. So those of you who think that the police are always in the wrong and they shoot too fast, I hope this changes your views on that, because that right there is what cops go through, and they have to make a split-second decision. So remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, and stay tactical. We'll see you next time.